So today I'm doing a wardrobe declutter. I have seen about 1 billion videos on this on YouTube. The aim of this is dealing with fashion and sustainability, and the first thing that anyone I have looked online has said is to first realise the importance of what you have and what you have that you don't love. And with everything that you have that you don't love, the point of that is to understand that you don't need to necessarily buy such items. Especially with coats and things, I have a bit of a variety and people are always like, oh, that's a nice coat, and I love getting compliments like that. And it isn't me buying lots of them, it's more me have been collecting since I was 12. Luckily my clothes have all fit since I was 12, so well, yeah, I'm looking at okay, let me just show you. So at the top that you can see is all like my bad clothes. What that means is that either I wear them just around the house or as pajamas, or some just old and tattered. That as we migrate down, some of my like coats and stuff are here. As you can see, it's very messy right now, so I need to kind of organize it as well. The suitcase that you see on the top are more of my winter clothes. Recently I've been speaking to a lot of my friends about what I should do, and this is a little shout out to Ellie. She was saying that if you are not really into thrifting, this is something I need to work towards, and I think I will one day get into thrifting. But living in Rugby and Lancaster, which are smaller towns, thrifting isn't much of an option. There aren't anything that is cool that I would pick out. It was, you know, maybe 1 or 2 pieces here and there, but not in a general sense. So yeah, thrifting is difficult. So Ellie, she said, do you know what, if that isn't for you, why don't you just buy fewer items? Fewer items, even if they're more expensive, will mean that it will last you for years and years. With like t-shirts or tops, or you know, just little dresses and things like that, I have been in the past tended to buy what looks nice and kind of impulsive buys, which I will be working on. And you may ask, how am I going to work on it? So in the last, I think so since, yeah, I'd say, yeah, a good 10-11 months now, I haven't bought anything online. And way of dealing with fast fashion is kind of resisting temptation. So I am not online shopping anymore. This means it requires effort to go out and buy things, so I'm doing less shopping anyways. And when I do go shopping, it's more of a social thing with my friends or my mum for a day out. And it's not like, okay, just hoard in as much as you can, because you're actually physically looking at the stuff. Whereas when you're on online shopping, it's just a basket and it's just like add, so it's easier to do that. So yeah. So I was just looking through my coats and I just wanted to share this piece of item. It was originally by VOGUE. It is an American brand, if I'm correct. So this coat, it was owned by my dad, and I think he wore it maybe a handful of times. And I saw him throwing this out. My sister is crying over the camera because she wanted this one, but I kind of grabbed it before she did. In the charity bags. And I absolutely love it. So it's got a bit of a oldish, like worn out feel, and I absolutely love that. And because it's my dad's, it has a bit of an oversized fitting. So it is like this, and I wear this all the time. It was more expensive when it was first purchased, but as you can see, the quality and its material, it has lasted for absolute years. Maybe like it's over 10 years old. So yeah, absolutely love this. Great example of upcycling. It's so nice. However, if you zoom in there, it's got a bit of a rip. And that rip may mean that people throw it out, or they think, oh, you know, but I'm going to get that stitched and fixed. Example 3 of something that can be reused. So this dress, okay, be open-minded with this one. It is owned by my mum. I think she wore it once, she didn't like it, and she was gonna throw this away. I dug it out of her charity bags, and clearly, as you can see, not for me, not my style at all. But what I'm going to get done is I'm going to get a bit more fitted, so it actually fits me better. Get it shorter, so it's a more of a summer mini dress. And yeah,
yeah, I think I could do something with it. Maybe add a belt, add a leather jacket that I have over it, and it could be something really cute. So this is another example of if you like touch the material. Yeah, it is really like thick, it's good quality, and I think it would be a waste to just throw it away because I don't like the design and style of it when I can actually do something with it. And I think that's a big part of fashion. Be creative. Bonus points for figuring out where this dress is from. Link in the description below.
And I'm quite happy with myself because I actually didn't need to throw anything out. I wear them all and they're all my favourite parts. The oldest thing I own in this selection is 2 years old, 3 years old. But everything is older than that, so I've been using it for a long time. So the way I've done it is I have put them in colour order. Yeah, this is definitely lighter than this. Let me switch that around. Okay, so it's going from dark to light. So the light ones, I have two cardigans, so bright pink one and white one, and then my leather jacket, that creamish sort of blazer, smart blazers, and a bit of, this is slightly thicker coats. So for anyone wondering how I organise my wardrobe, so I used to have a bigger wardrobe. We've now got rid of that, so I've got this small one. So my current seasons stay in here. So the way I organise is I have two current season clothing out. So currently it's September. I have currently got my spring/summer things out right now. So what I'm going to be doing over the next month, actually I'm moving out, so I'll be doing it then, is changing to autumn and winter. So in the wardrobe you only have the 2 seasons that are going on. Also, another thing I've done is I have gone through my dresses. I don't have that many dresses, and this has made me realise that maybe I should, in the future, if I do buy anything, should be more in the dress area rather than my tops, because I have a lot of tops and shirts. So basically, it's what you see in the end. It's not a lot actually, so this I still need to get tailored. This is a red mini dress, a bit formal, and then I have a few like party-ish things, and then daytime dresses, and then you could say your casuals, casual sort of cotton dresses. I've been quite good in the sense that everything that is hung up right now I have not bought online. Yes, I have not bought online, I was just double checking. Other than that one denim jacket I have that I bought ages ago, I would not be doing that again. Okay, I am oddly surprised. So all those YouTube videos I've been watching where people are decluttering and they go, oh my god, I feel like I didn't need all these clothes. This is all I'm throwing out. Like, okay, maybe that looks like a lot, but it's not. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things, and some of these are super old, like 5, 6 years old. So my key takeaways are, I'm going to, 1, stop online shopping. It's kind of like spending money as well. When it's a contactless, it's like, oh yeah, scan, scan, scan. But when you're actually giving out cash, I feel like it clicks more in your head that you're spending that money. So that is number 1. Number 2 is identifying a style. So looking through my clothes, I like patterns, I like different types of materials, I like texture. So rather than going with something that is just trendy right now, like, oh, this is in or that is in, I'm going to look at things that I like in terms of my style. And number 3 takeaway is to just be mindful. And that means not buying because it looks pretty, but maybe because I need it, maybe there's an event and there's nothing I could work with my current wardrobe. And yeah, and with that also comes with what you have. Even if there are things that you don't need that you have, so like the dress I showed you earlier, can you tailor it, can you cut it, can you stitch it, can you work with it, what are your options? And yes, I guess I'll end the video there. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed that, give it a cheeky like, and comment down below if you have any ideas. Also comment if you have any tips for thrifting. I'm still quite new to this. I'm a bit about it. If you have any tips, leave them down below. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one.